Have you ever tried to talk to someone without using your voice? Maybe you played a game of charades using your hands and body to act out a word. It can be a lot of fun. But imagine if that was the main way you communicated every single day. For millions of people around the world, this is a reality. They are part of the deaf community. They use a beautiful, expressive language that doesn't rely on sound at all. This language is called sign language. It's a language you see. It's a language of movement. It's a language of the hands. It's a language of the face. It's a language of the body. Communication is like a bridge that connects us to one another. It lets us share our feelings. It lets us share our stories. It lets us share our biggest dreams. It lets us share our silliest jokes. For those who cannot hear, that bridge needs to be built in a different way. Sound is all around us, but it isn't the only way to share ideas. The need for connection is a powerful part of being human. People who are deaf found an incredible solution. They created languages that travel as visual poetry in motion. Where did sign language begin? That's a wonderful question. The truth is, it didn't start in just one place. For as long as there have been deaf people, there have been signs. In small villages and communities long ago, families and friends created their own gestures. These were called home signs. They were simple, unique to each family. Hungry, happy time for bed. These small seeds were planted all over the world. Hundreds of years ago, deaf people began to gather into communities. One early, well-documented community, Martha's Vineyard. 1700s, 1800s island life with many deaf residents. Almost everyone, deaf and hearing, used sign language. It was part of daily life. Imagine walking down the street, everyone signing. A community embracing signing lets it flourish. Similar things happened elsewhere. Ancient Greece. Plato wrote about deaf people using hands. If you didn't have a voice, you'd find another way. Early signs were like little streams. Then they began to merge into a powerful river of language. The beginning of something special. These examples show we are natural communicators. We always find ways to connect and share what's inside. The story of sign language takes a giant leap forward in the 18th century. It all starts with a kind man in France. His name was Abbé Charles Michel de l'Épée. He was a priest in Paris. He met two deaf sisters who used their own signs. He was fascinated. Instead of forcing speech, he embraced their visual language. He learned their signs and the signs used by other deaf people in Paris. He then taught them to read and write using Old French Sign Language. In 1760, he opened the first free public school for the deaf. This school was a game changer. Deaf children from across France came together. They brought their home signs and shared them like kids on a playground. News of his success spread far and wide. He's often called the father of the deaf. Across the ocean, a new chapter begins in America. A minister named Thomas Hopkins Gallaudet met Alice Cogswell. He wanted to teach her and traveled to Europe to learn methods. In Paris, he met Laurent Clerc, a deaf teacher. Gallaudet convinced Clerc to come to America with him. Together, they founded the American School for the Deaf in Hartford in 1817. It was the first school for the deaf in the United States. Clerc was a trailblazer and a brilliant teacher. Students combined French signs, their own home signs, and signs from Martha's Vineyard. That mix created American Sign Language, ASL. Those teachers opened more schools across the country, creating a strong, connected deaf community for generations to come. Just as people in different countries speak different languages, English, Mandarin, Swahili, deaf communities around the world have their own unique sign languages. American Sign Language, or ASL, is not universal. If an ASL user met someone from England, they would have a hard time understanding each other. That's because the person from England would be using British Sign Language, or BSL. BSL uses different hand shapes, including a two-handed alphabet. ASL uses a one-handed alphabet. It's a fantastic example of how languages can grow in completely different ways. There are actually hundreds of distinct sign languages used across the globe. Japanese Sign Language, Auslan, that's Australian Sign Language, Lengua de Señas Mexicana, or LSM. Each one has its own history, grammar, vocabulary, and vocabulary shaped by the culture where it developed. Sometimes histories are connected, like ASL and French Sign Language. ASL is actually more similar to French Sign Language than to British Sign Language. Even within a country, there can be regional dialects. Just like spoken accents, signs change by place and community. Although different, they share one beautiful, unifying feature. They are all visual. Sign language is so much more than just a way to communicate. It is the heart of deaf culture. For many deaf people, their language is a core part of their identity. It's how they connect with friends and share stories across generations. When deaf children learn sign from a young age, it opens up their world. Science, math, poetry, art. Sign language breaks down isolation. It allows deaf people to form deep, meaningful relationships and support one another. They tell jokes, debate ideas, and create breathtaking poetry, all with face, hands, and body. Today you might see interpreters at concerts, on TV, and at important announcements, steps toward greater inclusion. More hearing people are learning sign at home, at work, and in their communities. Every new signer helps build another bridge between the deaf and hearing worlds. The story of sign language is a remarkable adventure, and it's just beginning. Come see.